Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Bill McCloskey. He is the Deputy Director for the Governor's Office of Ag Policy. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Joanna. I appreciate you inviting me on your show here this morning. We've got a history of working together for 20 years now, so I appreciate all the things you do for Kentucky agriculture and specifically your constituents in Warren County.
Well, I appreciate that, Bill. We have worked together a long time, and oh my, how this program has grown since its infancy. And you've been a big part of that the entire time. But today I'd love to talk about, it's the beginning of the year and people are starting to think about, maybe their goals or their ideas. And you guys have such a unique program in the state of Kentucky that offers some financial help for farmers.
Yeah, we've been fortunate in the 20 years I've been working in the Governor's Office of Ag Policy. We've invested over $600 million in programs and projects to help farmers as we're transitioning from a tobacco dependent economy to where we are today. A lot of different agriculture enterprises are going on in the state funded with these tobacco funds, as we refer to them. And so we're trying to help farmers, provide a financial incentive. Either you're looking at expanding your operation, becoming more efficient, or you may be looking at a new enterprise. So we've got financial incentives to help you do all those things.
And you guys have a lot of programs. And I think one of the things that's really neat about the Ag Finance Corporation is that you guys have invested ag development dollars in it. You've invested in Kentucky farmers, but that money kind of makes money, turns over, and is able to fund so many people.
Well, I mentioned in the $600 million we invested in, one of our programs we're really proud of here at the Governor's Office of Ag Policy is Kentucky Agricultural Finance Corporation. And when the Ag Development Board started meeting 20 years ago, they said their vision was to have a capital access program specifically for beginning farmers that could access below market finance. And so you fast forward, here we are today with the Kentucky Agricultural Finance Corporation working with lenders. When we established the program, we didn't want to compete with lenders. So a loan request would originate with your lender. If the lender is willing to provide financing, then they can make a request to the Kentucky Ag Finance Corporation. And yes, Joanna, you mentioned revolving loan program. We've got over 700 loans on the books here, generating principal and interest is coming back on a monthly basis. $800,000 is what we're averaging coming back on a monthly basis. Then we can now loan that back out. Our interest rate is to the lender or to the farmer is 2.75.
And what a great program, because a lot of times when we think of grant funds, we give that money out. And sometimes those operations do great and sometimes they don't. But this program has sustainability.
When we talk about sustainability, yes, I think this program will be here for a long time. Many generations will have access to below market financing, working with the lender, and also mention, Farm Service Agency. They do some direct loans as well as loan guarantees.
Absolutely. And Kentucky was one of the only states that took that tobacco settlement dollar and invested it back into agriculture. And I think over the 20 years, we have seen such a great growth in agriculture through all the Governor's Office of Ag Policy programs.
Prior to the Master Settlement Agreement funds or the agreement where we now have these tobacco funds. So you look at $4 billion in cash receipts, where in 2014 we peaked at $6 billion in cash receipts, and we've come off a little bit, but a $1.5 to $2 billion increase in 20 years. I think part of that is because these $600 million in investment in ag development funds to help our farmers expand their operation or to look at explore new enterprises like horticulture.
All great programs. Now, Bill, if somebody's interested in finding out more information, where should they go?
Well, I would suggest they go to our website, Governor's Office of Agriculture Policy website, or agpolicy.ky.gov, to learn more about the different programs offered. And they'll also find information on our staff who might be in managing that particular program. Shoot them an email, give them a call. I think our staff is really responsive to contacts we get in the office within a 24-hour period.
All right, Bill. Well, thanks for visiting with us today. And if you have questions or want more information, you can always contact your local extension office and we can get you there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.